Hey folks, and welcome back to another episode of Midlife Crisis Protocol. This is our 50th episode, starting from way back last year to now. And as you can tell, this is the old logo that you're looking at, and we don't use it anymore. We use the new logo, the new improved logo. So yeah, this week we're going to leave it something different. We normally record versus games, me versus Adam, or me versus somebody else or whatever. We're using various factions, and we've done that for the last year, and we've had some good responses from that, and the channel has steadily grown. So this week we just, as we make our videos, we're quite laid back and we're quite chill. We've made like a lot of one-on-one videos, testing out different factions and different models, different cards, previewing different upcoming models. And this week we wanted to try something a little bit different for being our 50th. Yeah, so I mean, looking at where we came from and this original image from our kind of test graphics that I made way back then to what we're making now, we've come quite a fair distance. So I won't keep you guys in suspense any longer. I will jump into what this match is going to be. So that is right, we are going to be doing the Unstoppable Colossus scenario with both Brotherhood and X-Men taking on Colossus himself in his unstoppable form. Just a little bit of background on the Unstoppable Colossus. If you don't already know, the Unstoppable Colossus is an event during the Fear Itself arc. Colossus touched the Crimson Gem of the Cyttorak and he gains Juggernaut's powers instead of his sister magic. So he kind of becomes an unstoppable force, with obviously the benefits of both Juggernaut and Colossus combined, plus the blessing of Cyttorak itself. Not an comic arc I've read, but after playing this game I kind of want to read it because it's quite interesting. I feel like the character moves and feels like how probably Colossus felt to the X-Men Brotherhood that fought him at the time. So yeah, try and stop the unstoppable Juggernaut, that's a sentence, as the Brotherhood and the X-Men together fighting on the same team against the Juggernaut himself. I'm going to explain how the scenario works after this, but quickly say that basically the scenario tells you about the team of 17. So I chose Brotherhood, Adam took X-Men, and I took Magneto, Sabretooth, Scarlet Witch and Toad, and Adam took Magic, Rogue, Beast, Storm and Wolverine. I'm going to explain how the scenario works in a second. You'll see we have no team tactics cards, that's kind of part of the scenario. But yeah, we're going to explain how the scenario works and give you a very quick rundown on how it pans out. A quick rundown of the scenario then. So basically this encounter is a 2-player scenario. One person, you both play a team each. You don't have to play X-Men, you don't have to play Brotherhood. We chose those because it felt thematic. You'll see that thematic doesn't always mean handy. And Colossus acts on his own. He's directed by our basic AI that's built into the game. So he rampages in different directions, and it's down to us to basically switch on a bunch of towers to slow him down and eventually take him down. There's 4 difficulty levels in the game. There's narrative all the way up to unstoppable, depending which level you play on, depends on what you get. We played it on unstoppable difficulty because we are absolute savages. So we get 0 team tactics cards and we have to subdue Colossus 5 times. Doesn't sound too hard, but as you can see from this tracker here, he starts on 9 and he's got to get all the way down to 0. And you've got to get, once he gets down to 0, it does a couple of bits and pieces and it resets and goes back to 9 again. You have to do it all over again. As the game works, you have 3 activations and Colossus activates, and you do that 3 times. So if you have more than 9 characters, some characters won't get activated per round. So a round is 3 Colossus activations basically. So you get to activate 9 characters, he gets to activate 3 times. When he activates, he rampages, and as at the bottom of the encounter you see the randomizer tokens. You randomise the numbers through 1 to 6, which represent the different towers, and he moves in the direction of whatever tower is the next on the randomizer tokens. And when he activates, he doesn't activate like a regular character. He activates, and the first thing he does is rampage. He rampages basically a push in a direction towards the current active tower, based on the, as you can see on the momentum tracker, he's at different levels. Each level has different stats. These are added to his base stats. So on the level where he starts, he pushes long. He does 3 damage if he contacts an extra character, and he gets +2 to all his defensive stats. So it makes him a 6/6/6 defensive character with 90 health. So he, like say, he'll rampage and he'll push towards a location on the map. He'll destroy any and every terrain piece that he contacts with on the way through. If it hits characters, then it does the preset damage to those characters. He can't be stopped, he can't be moved, he can't be placed, he can't be pushed. He is literally unstoppable. So once he completes the push part of his rampage, you then roll a dice, game dice. And as you can see from this chart, depending on what happens on the dice, depends what he does himself. The Colossus himself, as he destroys terrain, does damage on certain rampages, he gains momentum, and that adds to his momentum tracker. He can max out at 12. If you do damage to him, you can knock momentum off him. There's different bits and pieces to stop him from being an absolute nightmare on the board. The towers are set around a sort of ring shape, kinda, I guess you could call it a ring shape. The idea is to connect towers to each other, making lines to force Colossus to cross the lines. If Colossus crosses a line, he loses 3 momentum from his tracker. Like I say, when he reaches 0, he does a very small rampage. He automatically pushes short, does something on the rampage token table, and then he resets to 9 and he starts all over again. So you have to keep repeating this process until Colossus drops 5 times on the Unstoppable mode. On other modes it's less, it's between 2 and 5 I believe, but we have to stop him 5 times with no team tactics cards. So very lastly, we'll actually look at Colossus's card himself, his Unstoppable mode. As you can see, he is pretty spooky right off the bat. He's a 4/4/4. He's immune to every special condition in the game. He has 90 health. The movement is star because that's based on his position on the momentum table, and he's size 3. He has 2 attacks. One's a bare metal hands, which is a range 2, 8 dice physical. If it deals damage, he can throw you short, and if it's in momentum tracker 7 or higher, it's an area attack 2. He's also got Hurl Debris, which is a range 5, 8 dice physical. If it deals damage, he gets 1 momentum to the momentum tracker. He has a always switched on superpower of the Helmet of Sitarak, so he can't be moved by crisis team effects. Additionally, add dice to the character's defense and dodge rolls equal to the amount specified in the momentum tracker. So it varies depending where he is. And Organic Steel. When he suffers damage from an effect, reduce the damage suffered by 1 to a minimum of 1, and after the effect is resolved, remove all damage from this character. So it is physically impossible to one-shot Colossus or chip him down through damage. The only way to stop him in this scenario is to shut him down using momentum debuffs to subdue him, however many times you need to subdue him. All while defending the towers from being destroyed by Colossus, and keeping your guys alive, because he also gets the momentum every time he dazes or KOs a character. So yeah, we're going to jump into the game. Sorry for the very long intro, guys. We do appreciate everything you guys do to help us make videos better. And yeah, if you guys can keep subscribing and keep commenting and keep getting us feedback, hopefully we can make another 50 videos. So cool. Hope you guys enjoy. And yeah. So round 1, Brotherhood and X-Men versus
Unstoppable Colossus.
Unstoppable Colossus.
On Unstoppable
difficulty.
So we've got to subdue him 5 times, which means we need to get into 0 momentum on the momentum tracker, where he starts at 9.
Before he either destroys all 6 towers or wipes us all out.
Yep. So first off, we have to find out which one of the cerebral towers he's going after. He's going after number 4, so he's coming straight towards the X-Men.
I'm okay with that. Actually not though, because Magneto's really slow.
And we have no tactics cards.
No tactics cards, yeah.
So yeah. Excellent. So we get 3 activations to work. So
Well, so we know he's going that way.
Yeah, so we need to get some beams happening.
Yeah, so we probably connect 6 and 4.
Yeah, so
and maybe 1 and 4 as well.
What I'll do is I'll start with Beast then.
Just 2 seconds. Yep. So yeah, we're going to set up beams between probably 6 and 4 and 1 and 4.
Yeah.
And that's just an interact action.
Just an interact action. So we'll start with.
I thought it might be useful for this actually.
So
Hank.
We'll interact with that. So spend the power. We shall place. So we need 6. So we'll set up a beam towards 6.
So I'm assuming that you need to have both sides of the beam set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so you need to activate that side. So I've got another move.
Yep.
I guess I'm just going to go to here. And that's him activated, so we have 2 more activations left, so we probably want to get one of your guys going over to either Victor or Toad.
Yeah, we'll probably send Victor over to here. So yeah, he'll just move once to here.
Yeah.
He'll spend his only power, switch on that beam.
Yeah. Okay.
Cheers. Yeah. And his second action. Oh no, Juggernaut's not coming this way. Initially. So I'm just going to move Victor up a bit closer to kind of set him up for some attacks next turn.
Right, cool. So he's activated.
Yep.
So we're going to have to quickly check the rules, because I wonder if as soon as we set up that beam, he gets zapped by it, because he's technically
check the
in
rules.
the line. I don't know if it has to happen during his rampage. So I'll quickly check the rules, because just to make... Right,
yeah,
so
he's
beams
fine.
only work when he's moving.
Yeah, so he's fine for now. So we probably want Scarlet Witch to come to here to switch this one on, right?
That's a good shout, yeah, because then you can go in.
The triangle kind of set up.
Well, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, the conversions.
Yeah.
He's going to switch them both off, but at least he'll lose 6. He's going to lose 6 momentum from it.
He's not, because this one's not linked to that.
It will be in a second.
No, you need a link between the pair.
Oh, right, so get you. So, because you only can set up
But
3.
it's still, I think, a good play.
Yeah. Get you now. You need both sides of the beam to be switched on. Yep, so she'll move once to there. She'll move twice again to here. She'll switch that one on.
Yep, so then I'll give you that over.
Yep.
So that one's partly ready way.
Yeah, it's heading towards 4.
So that's her activated.
And that's I've done our first 3 activations, so...
Yep, so now Colossus, Unstoppable Colossus rampages, so he...
You can do the honours.
He rampages, so he gets pushed long towards this
And anything he contacts is destroyed. Well, terrain wise.
Yeah, so he's gonna...
What's he going to do, mate?
So he'll get this move.
Stop just shy of it, right?
Yeah, just shy of it. Hands on that. And then... He'll destroy both of these. So he gains momentum, because he's destroyed a piece of size 2 terrain.
Which means he jumps up to his top tier.
But then he loses 3 and drops down to 7. And then these are shut off.
Yep.
And then we roll a dice and see what he does with his rampage. So we roll a critical. He gains 1 momentum, going back up to 8. And choose a character within 2 and throw them away short.
Oh, poor Beast!
Yeah,
just a ninja.
So Beast gets thrown away short. So
it's also worth mentioning for the camera, for people watching, that what Juggernaut does has to be the worst possible outcome for us. So
yeah. So we can't gamify it and make it easier on ourselves. So he gets thrown out in the mystery machine. Says hello, Scooby. Takes a damage and gains a power.
How do you like them Scoobies next?
And that's Colossus. So we get 3 more activations.
Yep. So I guess the activation tokens stay on the ones that were already activated. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So back to
me. Oh well.
Oh, it doesn't have to be.
But yeah, we probably want to
switch
number 4 back on
before he destroys it.
Yeah. So we'll go with. We'll go with Storm, because I don't really like Storm that much, so she can be sacrificed.
I mean, I guess the leadership leaderships are still active. Leaderships are still active. 2 seconds. So Juggernaut destroyed a size 1 and a size 2.
Yeah.
So from the size 1, I'll give 1 to Sabretooth, and from the size 2, I'll give 1 to Toad and 1 to Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. Almost forgetting about that.
Yeah, Magneto's going to have a busy game. He's going to start calling him an accountant. She's a brave lady. Although when he hits the tower, he stops. So you can't slam into her.
Yeah. So if she gets far enough to activate the tower, so we'll activate towards tower 1.
See, now the problem is for what happens next is we don't know where he's going to go next.
Correct.
So is it worth activating a tower? Or waiting to see where he's going to go next?
I could do a really ineffectual, probably lightning bolt and try and cause, because if you do him damage.
Yeah, you may as well try and cause him some damage, yeah. What's his defence? 3.
So it's basic 4.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
6.
So you get 6 energy defence. You can roll we'll alternate. So whoever attacks the other person rolls the Colossus defence.
The Colossus defence, yeah. As people have noticed, the dice cam's not on this one, so I think the dice are really as important for this as see where Juggernaut's doing his stuff. So he's 6 defence.
And it would have shocked him if he wasn't immune to every condition. He defends it. No damage. We'll get through that 90 health.
Yeah, I'm sure. Quite a few of those ladies are just waiting.
So she's done.
I wonder if that's why they gave him 90 health. Because of stuff like the healing of laser. So, like I say, the problem is we don't know where he's going to go after he destroys this tower.
Okay. Well, he's going to destroy the tower, so there's no point setting up lines to
No, that's the
tower
same.
4. So you could.
He can probably reach tower 6.
Who's that?
Toad.
Toad.
Or Magneto.
I think we should try and get Magneto onto the board. So at some point he can start, because he's our best attacker.
Is it maybe just worth moving towards the middle of the board then?
Just moving towards number 6,
it,
activate it, and we'll
so fly to there, and then fly to there,
and then
spend the power and activate that tower.
Yep.
That's about a rhyme.
So
Where do I aim it then? Probably 5 or 2.
if it comes up 3, he's going to cross this line. If we got 5, so let's do 5.
Yep, aim at tower 5. So yeah, I guess I'm done. It's not worth him, but you can't actually do anything with the power for anything else, so it's done. So one more activation.
One more activation. Can Wolverine
be the man we need him to be?
Get an attack on him? Possibly. Yeah, he'll walk to there and see if he can get an attack.
Yep. I think if you move the tool a little bit straighter, you probably could. Oh yeah, you can just use our leadership to bump across.
I just got the car and guarantee it with the leadership. I don't think I'm going to use it much, so I'll do that. So he'll walk onto the car, use the leadership to place within 1. And then
smack Colossus.
Yep. So 5 dice adamantium slash.
Yep.
This is a pierce, so this might actually do damage.
It actually do damage. Or we could just rely on my really good rolls to roll level.
4.
4.
I've got 3 so far with a crit to roll in, so I need the pierce to cause a damage. Nope. 4. So chink. No. Defended. So that's
3.
3 activation.
So you should have 3 left. Yep. That was actually nice. Quite convenient having 9 and then divided by 3.
So the tool will move, before he moves, the tool goes over the line. So he'll take the 3.
3 more momentum.
So he's dropping, he bounced back up to 8, so he drops down to 5.
Yep.
And then he'll move, and then he stops when he contacts the cerebral tower. So that's turned off, the number 1. This is now dead.
Yep.
He then rolls a dice to find out what he does. Blank. He makes a bare metal hands attack against a crisis team character within 2. If there are no crisis team characters, execute the failure. So 2 within 2.
And the worst is probably Storm.
Because she's easily hurt. And bare metal attacks. If the momentum is 7 or higher, it's area 2. Luckily, the beam brought them down, so it wasn't hitting both. So,
do you want me to roll his attack then?
yeah.
So is it 8 physical? 8 dice.
8 physical, and if you do damage, you can throw me away short. Oh, that's a big roll. She defends 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Casually daisies them.
So
Gains a momentum.
Yep. Does the throw still happen or is it after?
It's after damage. So she's down.
She gets 5 power.
She gains 5 power. And then we find out where his next going. Where's the next going? Number 3.
Which is
over here.
Over there.
So
yeah, that was a good shout.
So that's that one finished. So next activation, I'll go with Rogue, and she will fly over to here and spend 1 to activate that.
So Code Promise to come back here and switch that one on. 25, so he crosses 2 beams. That's eventually crosses 2 beams.
Crosses 2 beams.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty decent shout.
So that's her done.
Yeah, so Toad's just going to go to here. You can interact from within 2. It's not interactable, is it actually? Yeah, you can interact with anything within 2. And he'll interact with that one, switch it on.
Towards 5.
Towards 5, yeah.
So we need someone to...
And he's done, because there's nothing else we can do.
Oh, I don't think she's fast enough.
His sister. At this point, if I was magic, I'd be disowning Colossus.
Yeah, she's not going to get there.
Yeah, but I don't think he's a move. We'll see. Because he's got Rampage again, right? So.
Yeah, but he's only rampaging medium now.
Yeah, I think he's going to... I don't think he's going to fully cross it.
So she's done.
Back to the big fella.
So he'll rampage medium towards 3.
Which is the way over here. Yeah.
So if he moves into people, he'll hit them. So the best or worst case scenario is he kind of moves towards it, but hits Beast on the way, and does him
damage.
2 damage.
2 damage.
So he'll go to there. Oops. Hit Beast for 2 damage. Beast's half dead already.
He's not called Unstoppable Colossus because he likes to stop and hang about.
And then we roll a dice to see what he decides to do after that.
That's going to be horrendous.
Blank.
Punches somebody, right?
Punches someone.
Beast.
Beast.
It's got to be Beast.
Luckily Beast has better for heroes.
4 physical.
4 physical.
Sorry, and 8 physical.
Yeah.
Oh dear. That's a bit more measured. 2.
2 criticals.
Defense 2. Sorry, 2 successes.
Does defend 2. Wow, defend 3. There we go.
Beast gets bonuses for skulls, is it?
I didn't roll any. And you need to deal damage to throw me.
Okay.
Otherwise you could have thrown me.
Beast is going to be the hero that we need.
You probably went to Rogue, you could have done.
Yeah, we Rogue, I imagine. End of the round then?
That's the end of the round.
So Colossus is what? Colossus is what? 1 tower down?
1 tower down. He's on 6 momentum.
And we've lost Storm. Well, Day's Storm.
Day's Storm already.
Oh, end of the round then.
We got to get him from 9 to 0 5 times.
Yes!
Still looking great. Maybe we should have chosen a lower difficulty.
We'll see.
Right.
Round 2 of Unstoppable Colossus.
Right, so we probably want to...
Slow him the fuck down.
We need to activate...
If we can give him less terrain to destroy, that would help.
I've got baser instincts and could throw that into him to see if he can take some damage.
Yeah.
I would could try some acrobatic strike.
I think any damage is worth trying on, to be honest.
I think maybe Beast is decent to start with. He doesn't want to be near him.
No, you
so
want to bump into him, yeah, you want to be.
So let's... Yeah, let's go with spending 2 of his 4 power.
Yep.
For a base of instincts, and we'll throw the missing machine into him. So your leadership will kick in for Magneto.
Yeah, so what's the size 2?
And you didn't place your other construct there at the start.
Oh,
Yeah, it's size 2.
So we'll give 1 to Magneto and 1 to Scarlet.
So he will roll 5 dice for dodging at this limit. Dodges it all?
Dodges it all, yeah, first 4.
4.
2 crits.
Yeah.
Maybe rolling for the Juggernaut wasn't a good idea.
Maybe not. So I'll acrobatic strike him. So
yep.
You're on 5 defense dice against mine.
Yep. Yeah, what's his defensive tech?
Whose?
Juggernaut's.
He takes 1 less damage.
And he resets all damage.
Yeah.
2, only 2. Let's see, at least that damage.
So hit 5.
Yep.
And got the ambush, so I get to place within 1, so I'll kind of, I guess, teleport back a wee bit.
So he's defended 2 and he has an armor reducer of 1. So he
yep.
takes 2 damage.
So he takes 2 damage.
You get an extra power for the skull.
Yeah, I get a skull, and then you take 2 damage, so I gain 2 power.
Yep, which he then resets.
And then he loses momentum.
Yep.
Going down to 5.
Yep.
And then after the effect is resolved, yeah, so it just goes back up. So you
can never one. Well, no, if you can somehow one shot him and do 90 damage to him, sorry, 91 damage to him, which is impossible, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you roll like a 45 dice Helios laser and got all crits and all successes.
Yeah, I'm not even sure it's possible. I don't know why he has that stat. Alright, so that's action 1. Action 2 is get as far away from him for the moment as possible.
Sure.
And then we'll spend all that power and we will set
five
up a
and one.
beam between 5 and 1.
Yeah, I think you might have as many beams going as possible here.
And so that's him activated, so that's activation 1.
Yeah.
He won't reach 3, so he could set up 3 and 2. So we have a beam going this way, so when he kind of...
Sabretooth could probably go there and switch on 3 and jump across and just try and smack him.
He's also our fastest character for just going all across and starting that up.
Just move him straight across there.
Yeah.
And do 2. Sounds good. Right there. And there, loads of space. Right there. And he'll spend the power and switch on beam number 2.
Towards number 3 tower.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Can't really see it in the camera, but it's pointing towards it. I'll show you.
Power's Magneto on.
He's on 5 now.
We could probably do him coming down throwing the car away.
Or just that Juggernaut.
Or that Juggernaut if you get the range.
He may as well. It gives him one less thing to destroy.
Yeah, so his momentum tracker doesn't go up.
Yep. So,
But you need this turn on.
oh, sorry. I was thinking if he goes there.
Because if you turn up 3.
If he goes there, you can still throw the car at him.
Well, yeah, we'll move a little bit across.
Yeah. Go there. Yep. Spend 2 power. Launch the DeLorean at him.
Yep. I'll roll for defense. So he has 1 extra, so 5 dice for dodging. Try to dodge 3. He dodges none.
Takes damage.
So he takes damage, drops down.
Then resolves to lose all his damage, but it's like. Then you'll move.
And then you'll get your leadership.
Oh yes, so 2 more power. He's not destroyed. We destroyed the bus already. So I'll give 1 to Sabretooth and 1 to Toad, and that's my character's maxed out, and they can take power. So we'll.
From your leadership.
Yeah.
And he's got a move.
Yeah. So your second move will be to come across to here.
Yeah. Set up towards number 2.
Yeah, so I'll switch it. Spin the power and switch on the tower. Before the Juggernaut gets real pissed. And he's done after that.
That's him done.
Is that 2 activations? 3 activations now?
Beast.
That's 3 activations now, so it's Juggernaut.
Yeah, it's Juggernaut. So Juggernaut is medium still.
So he's across 3 beams?
He's going to go towards, push towards there, and then, so he's going to hit this one.
Yep, and he'll hit this one.
And
For sure.
He'll hit that
And
one.
the third one, so I'll take him out.
He might not hit the third
Oh,
one.
okay, because of the way the third one's positioned, yeah, sorry. Parallax.
This line here.
Yep.
This line here. So he's definitely going to
hit those two for sure.
Hit those two.
I think he will because he's
He will.
chunky base. But he finishes his rampage, then does his mini rampage. So
yeah. So we'll quickly check the beams. So his move of his base or the movement tool would cross any line. His momentum decreased by 3. Remove both disruption beam tokens. You can have multiple times. So yeah, by the time he moves, he's going to do 3
Yep.
annoyingly, which will
drop him to 0.
we really actually needed 2. So
Sometimes it's better to overcompensate than undercompensate.
So they lose all our beams, all
Yes.
of our tokens. But we've done it once.
Yeah.
No, 4 times to go.
And he's got to rampage twice.
Yeah, so he finishes this,
Yep. Does his initial rampage.
does the initial rampage, rolls a dice,
Poor Magneto.
throws Magneto away short.
So you just go straight to the bus.
Yep.
The truck, so Magneto just takes the damage.
That's one of the
This
least.
Yeah. Just
worst
thinking that
things.
actually.
There's that.
And then he does his short move, right?
Yeah, so now he does another rampage.
Which will hit the tower.
Short.
And probably hit Magneto as well.
And he'll hit Magneto on the tower. Because you go like this, so you can
Yeah.
do both. Because that's
Yep.
the worst
Worst
thing
case
for you.
scenario. So Magneto takes how much damage?
1,
1 damage.
which is on the weak side.
Basically takes damage. And then destroys the tower.
Destroys the tower. So that's that gone. And he's now going to move towards tower 6. Oh,
Jesus. I he's even moving long.
so he then does a blank. So he does a bare metal hands attack against some within 2. So
Magneto.
yeah, so,
So-
that's 8 dice.
Magneto spends 2 for his bonnet.
Yep.
Because he's going to need it. Defend none.
Oh. Six.
Dazes Magneto. Does 4 damage and dazes Magneto.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Then the rampage tracker goes back up to 9.
Jesus. So we're 2 hours down and 1 days. 1 day's
Yeah.
effect.
We need 4 more.
4 more. Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, ideally if he's going towards Tower 2, that would have been much better.
So we need to. So we get 3 more activations,
And Magneto's down.
and we need to activate
Probably
tower 5 and 6
5 and
easily,
6, yeah.
and doing damage.
We're only going to get 3 off him, the towers this time. Because he's almost guaranteed to get there. Unless you can knock him down to mediums. A medium might be enough to slow him down enough.
Oh, I'm not sure.
We'll find out, I suppose. We need to try and do as much damage as possible to him now. Whilst also activating towers. So Toad can probably activate the 6. Can't really do anything else anyway.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Look there. Basically, look there. I'll not get too close because he's obviously a big blight. Spend the power and reactivate Tower 6 and point it at Tower
5.
5. And he's done. I feel like our heaviest damage dealer is probably her and him.
Oh, yeah, they are. Because you're taking very thematic teams of
Yeah.
X-Men Brotherhood for this. Yeah, like they definitely are the strongest attackers. Do kind of wish I'd brought Cyclops now.
That long range beam
That
attack.
long range beam.
We all know you would roll 0 successes and Juggernaut would just kill him anyway, so that's fine.
Probably.
Rogue's probably got a charge, right?
She spent one,
Or to reactivate the tower.
so annoyingly not. I guess we move magic to here. Activate that for 1 power and put it towards 6.
Yeah.
And then she's a range 4 attack.
May as well, I'll go with it.
Let's try it.
Was it energy?
Energy. So
He's
you
up to
gain-
6.
Yeah, 6 defense. I'll get a power regardless, so I'll just put that on. And then it's only 4 dice.
Defending 3. 2 crits.
Well, I get 1 crit.
4.
No damage.
Ouch.
She's done. So we'll get Scarlet Witch and these 3.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch. She's got a good throw.
She does. She's also range. She's range 4, so I don't think she's going to get range to. Like, that's a medium move.
Looks close.
Nah, it's too
No,
far.
it's
Yeah, if she's a medium base, she'll be fine, but small base, so she can.
because of the car.
You can try and move twice, so her throw is cost 3, which she's got. Choose a terrain feature size 4 or less and throw it medium. So she can move up and try and throw the tackle truck at him.
Seems decent.
At least you can't get momentum from it.
Yeah, you want to be asked. Yeah.
The problem is the range, the pickup's range 3.
Range 3.
Yeah. So she can probably
Maybe
move
not
over here.
move. Yeah.
Move twice. Once to there. She doesn't want to be in his path, obviously, when he moves.
No.
Just gonna go there. And just spend 3 power and
Throw the tackle
throw
truck.
attack out, truck it, big fella.
Okay. So let's put that over here. And then defense is up to 6.
Should we?
Defends 1.
So it's enough to take a damage. Yep.
So he takes a damage, losing momentum.
Try that.
So
So start.
and then
She's done after that. She's nothing else she can do.
that's the 3 activations, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I'll get
6. Yeah.
yeah, because that's the last 3 to activate.
Yep. So
Which is awful. Right, okay, so he'll
we did choose the unstoppable scenario, I suppose.
so he will
Rampage.
yeah, he'll take 3, go down to 5, but
Destroy the tower.
destroy the tower, so he stops at the tower.
He takes off the beam.
Toad within 2.
Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, he is.
Let's see what happens to Toad. Failure. The Unstoppable Colossus makes a hurl debris attack against a crisis team character within 5.
So it has to be Scarlet Witch or Toad, and the worst one's probably
8 dice physical.
they're both 3 dice physical defense, but he's got a better chance of taking out Toad than Scarlet Witch. She's on 6 health, he's got 5.
But she's our best character, so that's surely
Yeah, and he's got Slippery.
the worst option for us is if Scarlet Witch takes a bit of concrete to the face. So
Yeah, I would say so. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So Scarlet Witch is making a dodge roll. Okay, it was 1. Oh no, she gets skulls.
yeah, she gets the job.
And dodges. Yeah, and dodging.
It's
Yeah.
not a dodge, it's an attack.
Oh, sorry.
8 dice attack.
So 2. Spend 2. So I thought you were throwing a piece of terrain. That's where my reasoning was coming.
No, he's picking up a bit of ground and hurling debris at you.
It's because you called it hurl debris. It's because of hurl debris.
Out
So
of 4.
defend 2, so take
2
2
damage.
damage.
And then if he deals damage, add 1 to momentum tracker, so back up to 6.
Jesus Christ.
And then he is going to
Please don't be 1.
it's 1.
He's just going ping, 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 ping. Please stop. Although I don't think he'll get there on 1 slide this time at least.
No. Right. So
your 3 X-Men left to go. They probably want to start closing some ground over here, I think. Remember your number 5 switches off as well.
yes, that's right. Well, we'll go with
So you probably want to switch that back on.
yeah, I do.
But we can't. Well, we can't. There's nobody can get to number 1 to switch it on.
But we'll have yeah, but he won't
He won't
reach
get
it,
there.
I
He
think.
won't get there in 1 turn. Yeah.
So Rogue annoyingly spends a power.
I think she needs to start getting heavily involved.
Move. Let's start trying to make it.
Hold it and dot it.
I guess shield. I don't think I can get within that within 1 move to use the leadership. No, I don't. So
Yeah, having no tactics. This is actually quite entertaining.
It's really tough.
Whose fault was that, Adam? Whose fault was that?
Mine. We did no playtest and didn't find out how hard it would be before we sat down and
It's
recorded.
fine, we'll get 20% of his work done. He's done 50% of his work, but still.
This doesn't look good though.
I think we need to just start ganging up on him as well.
So he rampages.
Because basically, so the way the pushes work, I'm assuming, is the same way they work in the normal game. So the worst case scenario is it goes straight at Toad. So you push basically that way. Like,
Yeah.
so he lands over here.
Mhm. Seems legit.
A long push, is it?
It's long, yeah, and he'll destroy terrain.
So
I think he's just going to go towards it as like that.
you destroy these two pieces and end up about here.
Yeah, and go through Toad.
So destroys that.
So Toad takes 2 damage, and he gains momentum because he destroyed it. Goes up to 7.
Ouch. But I didn't make it to the tower.
He didn't make it to the tower.
So end of the round. End of round 2, he's on 3 towers. We've got 1 day's token on him. And it's not looking great.
Wow.
End of the round. Round 3. Okay, so we want to switch this on before rampages.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
So somebody can do that, but like the Toad can probably do it before then.
Okay.
So we want to put some damage on him now, right?
Well, I've got enough for best at what I do, or I can do a berserker barrage.
Yeah, I think
moving a berserker barrage onto.
I think Wolverine's probably having a go at him to start with. Probably not a bad shout.
Right, cool. Let's do that. So go over here, and then we'll spend 3 power for a berserker barrage.
Physical, and he's back up to 6.
7 dice.
4.
4 nice.
You stop rolling for Juggernaut.
Hit 3. 4 blanks. So no damage. Place within 1.
As I say, don't stand in front of him.
That's him. Or actually,
You did the best what I do, didn't you?
no, I didn't. I moved in berserker barrage.
Oh, Berserker Barrage, sorry.
I'm gonna go there.
Scarlet Witch within 4, I very much doubt it. However, she can move down there, throw something at him, and then try and hit him with a hex bolt.
Yeah, it does say that.
So yeah, she'll move back to where she was. Kinda. So outside the car here. Well, he's basically big enough that I can go past Wolverine. She'll spend 3 power. Launch the car at him.
Yep.
Juggernaut.
So what we're at? We're at 2 extra dice, so 6 dice for dodging.
He's
Dodges
fine.
4.
So power, but I get 1 power. I'll give 1 power to Magneto when he's on max, and I'll give 1 power to Sabretooth.
Right.
And then she'll do a hex blow at him. So 6 dice Mystic.
6 dice defense.
And Chaos Magic doesn't matter because you can't be status conditioned. 5? Get wrecked! Get wrecked!
3 crits and a shield. Crits roll and another 5. What'd you get?
Hate this guy. So she's done. So
Toad has to go and
yeah, switch the tower on.
switch it to that
So
area.
it'll basically go there and then there. Spend the power, switch on that tower, point it at number 5. I really, really hope his next tower is number 5. Because if he's number 6, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
I guess I'm making a slippery as well, just to make sure he doesn't.
Oh, hop.
Yeah, hop. Sorry. Just to make sure he doesn't. I should have slapped him down when he punched him earlier. Just to try and put some distance.
I didn't get punched. I didn't get punched earlier. I just got hit. Just got walked.
Oh, you walked into him. That's right.
Just walked into him.
Juggernaut walked into him.
Juggernaut's done. Yeah, Juggernaut.
Yes. Yeah. So he slides what long.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna, and it's a worst case scenario. So
So I can't move and bump because it's a push, so he has to go and
Yeah, I don't think he can. I think he can. I don't think he can hit Wolverine. I think he can maybe hit the car. I guess.
Yeah, I think he can probably hit the car.
Yeah. So if he goes, thunk.
Yeah.
Destroys the car.
So he gains 1 momentum and then loses 3. So
loses 2 basically.
Yeah, down to 5.
Down the tower.
That gets thingied.
And then
he's then going to go to number 5.
Honestly, although
failure.
What's the failure?
The Unstoppable Colossus makes a hurled debris attack against a crisis team character within 5.
So I think it has to be Toad then, because Toad's only got 3 health left and he's only got 3 physical. Scarlet Witch has got 4 health left and 3 physical.
She's still our biggest.
She's the biggest hitter. That's true, and there's a good chance he's going to bump into her when he rampages next as well. So yeah, probably that's Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Defends 1. Jesus Christ. Defends 1! So, she dies.
He done 8.
8, so defend 1, take 7. Which is still 1 more than her maximum health.
Momentum tracker goes up.
She's still on the medium at least.
He's a medium now.
For now at least anyway. Annoyingly, like, I think I need to wait till he moves before Magneto does anything. Because then he'll be closer to Magneto. So... Sabretooth?
Sabretooth.
Even then, I don't know if he's got enough distance to get within punching range.
With a long move, I think he might.
Maybe, yeah. He's not got wall crawler though.
He's size 3.
So he is. Sabretooth to save him? No, absolutely no chance of getting to him. Maybe. Don't. Oh yeah, 100%. Just double check. Yeah. So Sabretooth will spend 2 power for the Savage Predator. I suppose Sabretooth's not too bad, because if he punches Sabretooth, Sabretooth can
attack him back.
Potentially punch him back. So 7 dice physical into Juggernaut with a wild and hit, giving him finisher, which makes him do a claw slash attack. It's a shame it doesn't have 89 damage on him. I could use Mercy.
Didn't matter.
So, just 7 dice physical.
I'll get 5.
So I've got half the trigger. Stop. I've got the trigger.
Defend 4.
So
with 5 dice.
No damage, but I do get the finisher trigger, which makes me like a claw slash, and I can reroll any number of attack dice during that attack.
Okay.
So 5 dice physical. I mean, I suppose he's living up to his comic book reputation, hasn't he?
3.
So 2, but I can reroll these 3. And the wild gives him bleeding pierces, and he bleeds, but he'll get pierced. So 3, a pierced 1.
Takes it down. So you do a damage, so we get him down to 5 again.
Yeah, I guess he's living up to his comic book reputation.
Right, so that's
1, 2, yep, he's done.
And Toads, that's all. We get 2 left.
Yep. So I don't know if it's worth
Damage.
switching on tower, using Beast and Storm to switch on 5 and 2. But it's going to be ages before he hits 5.
If you touch it, and we can't make him come across this way until he's looking for that.
Yeah, because he's probably going to bounce that way first. So I guess it's just try to load some damage on him and maybe try and daze him before he gets to the other side of the board.
To be honest, we need to get... Yeah, we need damage.
How many characters got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. They all have to do a damage each.
If we can hit him twice, we can get him moving slow.
Well, Magneto's not a ton of power, so you can launch the board at him. Once he moves up a little bit.
Oh, that's interesting. Right, so... Doesn't look a good place to go.
Finally going to charge him.
I don't have the power. She keeps having to spend it.
But she can use mutant absorption on him.
If I get power. If I do damage, I can mutant absorption.
Yep.
So
he's down to what? 5? Is he still plus 2?
Plus 1. So he's 5. So 5v5. Doesn't matter what type.
No, enough. Or I could just roll that.
Cool. I got 2.
I got 3.
So no damage.
So I'm going to change my dice because these are a wee bit too good.
Some of my best ones of the whole game I've been using him as well. This isn't fun. Right, she needed a power for mutant absorption, so she gets nothing off of that.
He's going to bounce into a lot of people. So, like I said, I don't know if it's worth leaving Magneto till the bounce moves again.
Yeah, it definitely is. Actually, no, I'll do. Still during her activation.
Get right away, yep.
I'll use my leadership to pop her over here so she doesn't get eaten alive. And
oh, she's dead.
Then I'll go with Storm, she's got range 4. So it's terrible.
It's a shame because if you'd done 2 damage to him, you'd have knocked him down to a short
Yeah, I know.
push.
So she'll spend 3 power to get 2 extra dice. So she's up to 6 dice energy.
Oh, yep, so I can still 5 defense.
2 crits and a shield.
3.
Oh.
She's making up for round 1.
Shield 6.
Only 3, so he takes the damage.
Yay.
Drops to 4.
So what did you get?
3.
3 successes, and I get 6. So I gained 2 power. Just for the power.
Sure.
That was hard moving attack. She can throw, but I don't think it's on size 2. We're almost out of size 2 terrain.
So he does his push.
Rampage.
It's a shame if we've got him down 1 more.
Yeah, he'd have went to short.
So he probably has to go for.
If he goes like that way, I would not really go this way. Yeah, that seems.
Yeah, because he can't stop on top of her.
Be further away from him.
Yeah, that seems like a worst case scenario for us. I think Magneto's still going to have to move twice, unfortunately.
So we need to change that tiny bit. I think. Yeah.
Smack thing in the way past, yep. So
Just miss Storm.
You see, just miss now. She's in her face. Oh dear.
Choose a character within 2 and throw them away.
So it's probably worse to throw Wolverine away, right? Sabretooth away. Because he's.
Yeah, so very short.
Short. No, I can't land on Toad. You can throw him away to the building. Is it specifically away, is it?
It's away.
Ah, so yeah, I wouldn't hit the building.
Yeah, so just straight backwards, so he's got to try and.
It's actually really annoying because. Oh no, it'll rampage again before I get to activate it, so.
Yeah. So now it's. So we've got Magneto, Beast, and.
So Magneto, I don't think he's going to be able to attack him. I think he's going to have to walk twice and throw things at him.
She could teleport 3 and then use her
Or energy attack twice.
energy attack twice, try and knock him down. I feel that's probably one of the better options out, so
yep.
she'll do that.
Usual midlife crisis protocol dice would be nice anytime around soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry, one more.
One more, yeah.
That was a blank. So
Yeah.
2. Pin 2.
Get none.
But you do get power.
Yeah, and then the next time. Get 2 of that critical.
3 with a critical. 3.
3.
2 power though.
2 power. She's done.
Right, I think I need to go with Magneto. You start throwing the world at you. He's going to have to move again, I think. So I'd be in a position where I can be long and throw at least 3 objects at you. Yeah, so if I move across to there, yeah, that works. So Magneto will move short. See how much debris and terrain I can throw at you. So you'll spend 2 power to throw that at Juggernaut.
Okay. So Colossus has 5 dice to dodge. He dodges 4 with 2 crits thrown.
Cool.
So
I get power. Yeah. We're going to go to Toad.
Vengeful when we're rolling for Colossus. Insane.
Spend 3 power. Throw the car at him.
Defend 5 with 2
Jesus
crits.
Spend 4 power. Throw the other piece of size 2 at him.
Defend 2. Takes 1.
Takes the damage. Yes!
Knocks him down the track.
Suck it, you big chrome dog brick. Oh, sorry, Magneto would have fucked all that round as well. Okay.
Right, so
Like I said, I guess he's loved up his comic book reputation, I suppose.
right, base will attack. Activate this.
He's going to be in prime spot for Scarlet Witch to actually start hurling stuff at him though. That's something at least.
Insane.
Well, we know he's not going to get there this round.
No.
And maybe not even, well, when he days him, he'll reset, so he'll probably get there in his next rampage, if not the one after.
Case that makes it useful.
End of the round. That's a reactive.
Actually, yeah, we'll just kind of move over there instead.
End of the round. Oh no, sorry, he rampages.
He
He rampages, sorry.
So he goes shot.
Head towards magic, I guess.
Yeah.
But go through Storm to get there.
Yeah.
Yeesh, poor Storm.
So she'll take 1 damage.
Well, that's not as bad at least.
At that level. And then he will...
No.
Choose an active terrain feature within 2 of the Unstoppable Colossus. And throw it medium. If they're not terrain features within 2, if no enemy character suffers a collision, rampage again. Cool. So he rampages again, so there's no terrain from it picker.
Yes!
So even though we slowed him down,
See if you roll wild again. You're bad for rolling dice.
She takes the damage as her brother stomps over her face. Like any good brother would do.
Oh my god.
He punches her, so 8 dice into magic, so she is 3 dice.
Yeah, characters that have got like escape vectors like Eye in the Sky and stuff would be good for this scenario. Stop them from getting so much power.
She defends 1,
3.
so she takes 2 damage.
And he gains a... Jesus.
Okay.
Well, so much for Scarlet Witch, but it not happened twice.
And that's the end of that round.
So he's up, what, 4 towers now? No, he's still up for 3 towers. No,
4 towers.
4 towers. And I'm still only dazed at once. Yes. End of the round. So we'll start round 4?
You would place a construct.
Yes.
Magneto.
I'd already done that.
Oh, you done it?
Yeah.
Oh, because you threw them all.
Yeah.
That's right. It took 3 things.
To do a damage.
Right, so
At some point we need to switch this on before the rampages next.
I think if he touches that, if it's got any activated token, but yeah, we do need to. Let's see, Storm within 4, she could. Yeah.
Magic's in range to do our Dark Child attack as well.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll start with Storm, because she can spend 3 for an Eye of the Storm and Lightning Bolt him.
So is he still on? Oh, he's back up to +2 now.
No, he's +1. +1. He's only on 4.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. 2.
2. Terrible roll. And then she's got the speed to walk to there
Let's switch it on.
and turn it on. And then that's her.
So Scarlet Witch probably has to move up. She'll probably throw something at him and hit him once.
Throw that.
Yeah, basically, but that does leave Magneto with very little to do. Unless Magneto again waits to go last and waits and moves, like,
Yeah.
kind of waits for him to come back this way.
So we'll do a Dark Child attack for 4.
So you completely lose crits, don't you? Is that right? Or no, my skulls count your successes.
Oh. Yeah, all skulls regardless.
Yeah, mine's and yours, yeah.
You would get bleeding and incinerated, but not.
Some skulls. So 2 defense.
Technically 1 because of the crit, because of the skull in your thing is effectively a success for me.
Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good.
So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with your skull, so
Nothing
5
to do with damage.
so he goes knocks down.
So I'm short skimmer now. He doesn't get momentum for destroying towers. It's just people, isn't it? And terrain.
Yeah.
I think when they say put down some dense amount of terrain down, we were a wee bit too dense.
You think?
Maybe. Because he generates a lot of momentum just skipping across the board. So she has to punch him again, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go with the soul sword since it has pierce.
So
And he's down to...
baseline, right?
Yeah, 4.
And he's 4/4/4, right?
Yeah.
Yep. That's pretty good.
2, I don't get a pierce.
3,
Yeah.
4, sorry.
So she gets nothing. She can teleport away.
He's going to go that way next anyway, right? So.
Yeah, and I might as well stay in range. So yeah, she's done.
So I think Scarlet Witch probably has to come up and just... Well, he's going to... Actually, is it worth doing that? Because he's going to get knocked out from the beam anyway, so is it worth just maybe try to set up...
Use someone rubbish.
An all-valued member of the team. Toad. Although I don't know what he wants to do, because... It's a kind of awkward one. You kind of just want to go pass. But you have to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toad, I guess, because he's probably the least input now. Just go 1 to there, and then I'll just walk again to there, and take 5.
Cool. So, Colossus is moving short.
Kadunk.
Which is enough. So we'll take the 3.
Get knocked out to 0.
So he'll destroy that. Get knocked out to 0. He'll roll his rampage.
Now this is where I could go sideways.
So he's hit. The Unstoppable Colossus makes a bell metal hand attack. Then 2 if it's not. If no one's within 2, make the next one. I make...
Every throw thing.
I do the hurl debris. The worst option
Beast.
is Beast because he's not activated.
And he's the worst, he's got the most hit damage on him, right?
He has 3 damage. They both get... She's got 2 left, he's got 3, but...
Still 8
But losing a character activation feels like the worst option that we could give ourselves.
8 dice.
4.
2. 2 wilds if they make any difference.
I defended 2, so managed to dodge it. If I do damage, add momentum, which wouldn't matter anyway. He gets the rampage.
Yep.
Because he's been subdued, so we've got a second with him twice.
Yeah, this is his subdued rampage, which is still short. Yeah. Yeah, not being able to affect his movement is really annoying. The same again.
So punch her.
Yep. So after all that, she's still getting punched in the face anyway.
Yeah. Alright. She defends 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So she takes 2 damage.
And he goes up a momentum.
He does, goes to 10.
This is going to be brutal. I don't think we can stop him in time. You have to basically daze him every time he moves between towers.
Actually, we need to maybe check the timing of the way that rampage works, because he's at technically 0 if the reset happens before.
Oh, okay. So he wouldn't gain the... No, he wouldn't gain the momentum because he's not at 9.
He finishes current rampage.
Because he can't use...
He always use the... After this rampage increase, if it's subdued during rampage, finish current. Yeah, he doesn't gain momentum.
No, he's because he can't heal himself back up as using it. Basically, so he's going for the last tower, which is 2.
Then rampages. During the rampage, always use a short movement. After the rampage, after the rampage, you put it to 9.
Yeah, I think we got unlucky when we went ping, ping, ping with those 3 towers.
Just the random.
No, yeah. Just I think we got unlucky with the randomness there. I guess I'm probably going to go with Scarlet Witch. I think, and basically do what I was going to do. Should I walk to there? They just throw the thing at him, or they try a cruel twist.
That would be going.
Do we do it's the same? Do we want to do the cruel twist? No, because if we do the hex bolt and the throw, we get 2 attacks on him at least.
Yeah.
So spend 3 power and throw Magneto's construct at him.
So you get 6 dice.
Yeah.
He only dodges 1.
So it takes damage.
So it takes a damage, knocks him down.
Power.
Then attack.
Yeah, hex bolt at him.
6 dice.
6 dice, mystic. 2.
3.
Oh, Scarlet.
So that's 1.
1.
I've got Beast.
And I've got. You also got Wolverine as well, and Rogue.
Beast within range because he's range 3.
Yeah, of course.
He's free. Yeah, we'll do that. Do a freestyle beatdown. No, sorry. An acrobatic strike. Hopefully, I'll get into. So 5 dice and a 6.
Yep. Defends 1, 2, 3, 3.
Get up power from that. 3. I get 3, but I get
Stars and garters?
No, that's not for defence.
It's all defence, is it?
But I can place within 1 because I rolled that wild now.
Yep. Get his way.
And then then he gains a power because he rolled a skill. And then I'll spend 4 to do an analytic freestyle on him, which is 6 dice.
And he's still on 6, isn't he? Yeah, he's still on 6.
Yeah.
1.
Loads.
Get knocked down a peg.
And then I get to move medium. I guess just move kind of back over here to...
Ideally we want to knock him down slow.
Yes.
So you take a
That's
little
obviously the ideal factor for us at all points.
So Magneto, even if he moves. Even if you can get an attack on you, so I can get an attack or I can move there and throw the building at you. So I can move and attack Juggernaut, or I can move to there, pick that up and throw at him, but I'll let him have an attack on him. So I can move and attack him, or I can double move and throw something at him.
That's like guaranteed 4 hits. What's his attack? 6?
6, both of them are 6.
So out with a big dice roll, the throw of this
It's more, yeah.
is probably more potent.
You can go there.
You really need him hit here.
Just out, sadly. So first move, I'll spend 3 power and throw the size 3 at him, because that's a long, so that should be more than...
Yeah. 6 defence, stop him 4. Stop 2, so he takes 1.
He takes damage. Now he's starting to take him damage.
Slows them down.
I've got 1 more action left, but I don't have enough power to do anything with it. 2 seconds. So second action, I don't have anything to throw, so he may as well just get himself in a position where he's not going to get smacked. Set him up for Hail Mary when he comes in, so we'll go there.
I love how you said, I'll put him in a position so he doesn't get smacked, and put him right in his path.
That's fine.
So...
Magneto's got us.
Is that... Have we done 6 now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep.
So
just these 3 that are left.
Yep, down to medium. I think he can bump.
Magneto.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, he can.
2 damage to Magneto.
And then he... choose a character within 2 and throw him away short.
Magneto. It's away specifically, so just throws him back.
Well, the worst thing would be surely throwing Storm into Toad.
It's any character, yeah, of course. Yep. Oh dear.
So...
She takes the damage and he has to dodge 3. Oh dear. He dodges 2.
runs a crit, so he might.
Dodges 2, so he doesn't die.
Takes the damage.
Takes the damage. Doesn't die, which is good because it'll give him my momentum back. And it's these 3 that are left.
Yeah, so
I guess they just run up and start wailing on him.
I guess, how about, no, it's last turn, so I could use the leadership and then charge and get to attack, so we'll do that. Or damn move.
Absorbing strike.
For the absorbing strike.
You're guaranteed to do damage. Well, not quite guaranteed, but
almost. Yeah, I think I just move and do the absorbing strike. I think that's better than an attack because he can roll defense dice against it. So just move, and then I'll spend 2. Is it
2 power?
2 power. Yeah, 2 power for the absorbing strike. For a minute there, I thought I got the wrong power requirement. So 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109,
Takes
He
damage.
moves, takes 1 damage, which drops him down to 3, so it drops his defences as well for now when I punch him.
Yep. So back to baseline defense.
Baseline defence 4, yep.
Defense 1. Enough.
Punched.
Don't sap because it doesn't have any power.
Yep, so that goes down.
Now you start to roll regular defense
Now,
dice.
so how much damage? I got 4 successes, you get
You got
1,
one.
so I get 2 power for that.
Yep. So Wolverine Sabretooth. And he will do 2 power for a Savage Predator.
Okay, so I'm on 4 defence.
7 days physical.
Defend 1.
I get 1.
That is.
Tragic. So spend 2 power and do it again.
Okay.
This is, sorry, it's 4 power. Sorry, I would leave him at 0. So just use regular claw slash.
Didn't you move first?
I did, yeah. So I heal 1 from healing factor. He's done. So tragic.
Maybe we should have thought of teams that were thematic that we threw together just before we sat down.
Yeah. It's fine. It's had fun. That's the main thing.
We never said we're good at this game.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Right.
Unstoppable Colossus told us that.
Adamantium slash into Colossus then.
Yep. 4.
I got 3 with Pierce,
1.
so we get him, puts him to 1.
You 1 action left.
No, I moved.
Oh, I think you did the best of what I do.
So I got a power for that. No, I got 2 power for that.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't have anything to do with that. So Colossus goes.
And destroys the last tower.
Yep.
Yeah.
Destroys
Sad
it.
times. Oof. They've failed. Failed. I think we got unlucky with our 3 randoms. Ting ting ting.
I think we have, because we took thematic teams, we've got quite a lot of short range attackers. I think you want a nice mix. And like we were saying with Bullseye, auto damage, that's guaranteed.
Anything that does auto damage, Bullseye.
Quite like things that
Maybe rapid fire on our soldier and stuff just to.
multiple attack, yeah, rapid fire attacks, automatic rapid fire attacks. Things like photographic reflexes and stuff, like we can maybe do damage to them when you're hit, parting shot.
We never really had any defensive tech. We never had like a cable with shield or like Crimson Demo can force reroll and stuff. Like a lot of our characters rely on our baseline defenses. But it's fun. If we play it again, we should definitely build
tech teams.
tech teams for it. I play it again on Unstoppable, but play tech teams. I think it could be quite interesting. Or play like one of the scenarios, Hulk or Ultron or something. Or look at that ones.
Yeah, the other scenarios.
Crash off to sleep and stuff. The Manu could be quite interesting.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting for our next few games.
Yeah, that was good. That was fun.